Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa if you don't know me already, so definitely make sure to like and subscribe to stick around for next time. So, as you guys can see by the title, we have a pretty exciting video today, especially if you're looking to get your holiday shopping list in order and just get started early. I am 22 and so I'm kind of in between that younger kind of fun stage and becoming more mature into my adult years, so I definitely feel like I have a good grasp on what people at least similar to my age range like for Christmas, and it is a little bit biased towards me and my likings, but I think there's something for everyone in this list. And I also did think it would be important to put links for you guys so that you can just go down and see what number I am talking about and then find the corresponding link for it, so hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know. But with all that being said, I'm honestly just gonna jump straight into it and start with our first category, which is home. So very first thing I put on here that I could think of is this really cute little frother here, and so this is used for mixing drinks and stuff like that, and I really like this one. It comes in a lot of different colors. I personally really like the pink or the white, but this is $11 on Amazon. Item number 2 would be a really classic soft blanket from Target. They have these pretty much every single year and pretty inexpensive, honestly, so $35 for a pretty big faux fur blanket that is very soft and kind of smooth textured, so good idea there. Everyone is losing their charger or it's breaking all the time, so it's a splurge that I feel like people don't want to buy for themselves. So an Apple charger or Android depending on which phone they have, and this is just a very simple gift, but it's one that is neglected throughout the year, so why not get it now? Alright, next, number 4, I just have these really cute coffee mugs, and they're clear so you can put anything in it and kind of see it, which I am a very visual person, so I like being able to see my drink. I just think it makes it more fun, and then you can put like fun ice cubes and stuff in there. So these are $6 each on Target's website, but I think it'd be really fun to get like a set of 4 of them. Next up, we have a candle wick cutter. So I actually used to work at Bath & Body Works, and so I have a fair share of candles in my apartment. I don't like dealing with that personally, it gets all over my hands, so a candle wick cutter is definitely a good solution for it. I found this really cute one on Amazon. It is gold and a pretty reasonable price at $8. I personally love drinking tea or anything that's kind of like spiced with the seasons, and whenever I think of a good tea, I think of chai tea. It's definitely a perfect mix of spices. It honestly tastes like if gingerbread was in a drink form. It's really like nice and creamy if you use milk with it. I found this to be my favorite brand personally. It tastes so good. I literally love making this for people. Everyone is always like, oh my gosh, like this tastes amazing. So not that expensive, $10 on Amazon, and it is a pretty big jar. It's like this big, I want to say. Next in my home category, I have this really cute little heater. It is actually from Walmart. I got it a couple years ago, and so I personally have this, and it is about this big to put it in perspective, but it's just a little mini desk heater. And what I really like about this too is that it does have a feature on it where if it accidentally gets like bumped over, it will turn off automatically, and pretty inexpensive again for what it is. It's only about $15, and it actually spits out some heat, so if you work from home or anything like that, it's really nice to just have a little personal heater by your desk, I feel like. Next up, this is a little bit of a bigger item, so I wouldn't recommend getting it for someone that has a smaller space like an apartment, but if you're shopping for someone that maybe just got like a newer house or just has some space that they could use up, I would suggest a bar cart as a good idea, because you can put anything on it. It doesn't have to be alcohol, but it is just kind of fun to have a little cart somewhere. Maybe you can do like a hot cocoa bar on it or whatever you want, but I just really liked this one from Wayfair. There is obviously a bunch of styles, so this is just kind of the most classic one I could think of that kind of matches most aesthetics. This is only $65, which actually is a decent deal. Next up would just be a Tupperware set. Again, similar to the charger, it's kind of one of those things that's just neglected and people don't really want to splurge on it because it's not really an item that is fun to purchase. So I just think either kind of a set like this one here that I found from Target for $30, or if you want to splurge a little bit and do glass, I know they also have Pyrex there. But everyone needs Tupperware to store their food, so this is kind of just a gift that everyone needs no matter what. Even if they already have a Tupperware set, get them a new one. Going back to our tea kind of beverage lovers, a really cute teaspoon set would be a good idea in my opinion. So this is one that I found on Amazon, and I personally really like gold accents. Obviously there is silver as well. For me personally, I just think it makes the whole experience of making tea or a fun beverage, matcha or something, just that much more fun and exciting when you get to have a cute little spoon with it. Next up, I just think that this is a classic thing for anyone who likes coffee or tea again, but that would just be a Keurig mini. So I actually have the hot pink version of this, which is a very special edition one. So my boyfriend's mom actually got that for me a couple Christmases ago. I don't know how she found it, like on the black market or what, but it is very rare to find that color one. But if you go to the Keurig website, there is a whole bunch of other colors, so like this light rose color one here, they have blue, green, red, stuff like that. Not super expensive given what it is. So when you buy Keurigs directly from the website, it is actually a little bit cheaper. You can put coffee, tea, cider, hot chocolate. If you just want to use it for hot water, you can. So pretty simple idea and very effective. Next, I don't know if I really consider this like a home item. I just couldn't really think of where else it would go, but any kind of like Funko Pop I think is really fun. So I personally have gone to the Funko Pop store in Hollywood, and really fun experience, by the way, if you're in the area. But I just think it's really fun to pick out a Funko Pop that is very fitting for who you're shopping for. So if you actually go to their website, you can kind of categorize and find a bunch of different ones and order them that way. And most of them are about $12, like this one here. Lastly, from our home section, again, it's kind of more of a toy, I guess, than a home thing, but if you set it out on display, it makes sense, and that would be a Lego set. Not everyone's gonna like this, obviously, but me and my boyfriend really like to build Legos together, so this is something that I think is really fun. And Lego did come out with a collection for kind of plant lovers. So there's like a succulent one, like a bonsai tree, there's an orchid and stuff like that. So only $50 at Target, so it's a fun activity too. You get to have fun while building it. That is all I had for the home category. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into fashion. So number 14, I have these really cute earmuffs, and I did find these on Amazon. I actually already have a hat that is this brand, so I really like it. It's very comfortable and stretchy. And what drew me to these earmuffs specifically is that they're not like ginormous. I feel like a lot of them literally are like the size of your head, and that's too obnoxious for me personally. However, I did find these ones on Amazon. Bunch of colors available, so only $16, and there's something for everyone. I really like the black pair or the white pair personally, but I just think this would be fun to wear on like an ice skating date or really any activity that involves you being outside in the winter. Anyone who really likes to go out really likes to have a little bag with them, and this is just, you know, the going out bag, and everyone likes a little going out bag. So I found this one from Kate Spade that I really like. It's just a very simplistic black one. It's about $100 on their website. I would say other brands that would be really nice would be Coach, obviously Michael Kors, Kate Spade. So they're technically designer brands, but they're most affordable of the designer brands, and I just really liked this one personally, and I feel like it's very simple and a lot of other people would like it. Next, kind of on the same topic of bougie on a budget, if you will, are these dupe earrings of the Chanel ones. Etsy has a bunch of people that kind of do dupes of these designer brands, and so I really just liked these earrings personally, since they are those gold accents with the little rhinestones that I really like, and only $40 actually, and no one is gonna ask you the difference, I feel like, because they look very realistic and similar to the real ones. So overall, great idea if you don't want to spend a bunch but you still want whoever in your life to look pretty fancy. Admittedly, this is a very big category because that's personally where I like to spend a lot of my time, but something for everyone in here, I swear. First up on this part of the category would be a skincare fridge, and this has definitely been more of a trendy thing in beauty standards to have like a specific dedicated fridge to just put all of your beauty products in. I personally have this on my list because I have a fridge in my room, like a one for food. And I've tried putting my beauty products in there, but then it just like smells like food, and that just triggers me. So I think it's really important to kind of have a self-care routine and keep that separate than all your food and drink items in your fridge. So I found this really cute one on Amazon for $53, and I like that it has a mirror on the front. I think that's kind of a cute touch, and I just really liked how elegant this one looks. So next would be for anyone who does their nails at home, and that would be nail polish, which is so simple obviously, but I really like this brand Essie. It's pretty much the only brand that I actually will buy for some reason. Obviously there's a lot of different colors to pick from, so I would just recommend going to either Target or Ulta's website and just scroll through all the colors and find one that you might think the person you're shopping for would like. Next, another thing that has been very trendy in the beauty industry has been to do the big curls that are done with a hot curling set. So like those big ones that like grandmas used to wear, yeah, those are back in style to do again. So I personally have this set from Ulta. It was $35, so pretty reasonable. If you have someone with longer hair that likes to experiment with their hairstyles, I would recommend getting this for them because it's kind of a fun thing to try out, and the curls actually look pretty bomb if you kind of style your hair correctly. This again is something that I do have on my list, and it is these invisible hair tie bobby things. So they actually have that little coiled thing in it, but it is surrounded with like a normal scrunchie material. So I found this pack on Amazon for $6, so pretty cheap. The one that I bought in person was $10, I think, and honestly, whoever you get this for, it is very stretchy, so it doesn't really matter what kind of hair they have. Next up, we were just going through all the hair things right now. This beach waver ad literally keeps stalking me. Like every time that I'm on any form of social media, the beach waver ad will pop up, and at first I was like, what is this ad? Like, can it stop? However, after actually giving in and watching it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool actually. So it is a curling iron that essentially, instead of like doing this with your hand and like going around it, it grabs it for you, and then you like hit a button and it like spins to get your hair. So if you're shopping for someone that has a bit of longer hair, I would recommend this against a normal curling iron, and this is $69 on their website. Next, this is something that I personally use every single day. My dad actually got it for me for Christmas a while ago, and that would be an LED makeup mirror. And so this just makes getting ready feel way more of a glam experience. So I have mine just on my desk to get ready with every day, and not really a whole lot to say about it. I found this one on Walmart for $50, and this is just a way to elevate your glam experience. Now we're going more into like actual beauty products themselves. So this lip gloss I use literally like every single day, and there were so many different colors and shades and shines and mattes you can get in it, and it is this Maybelline lip gloss from Target, and it's only $8, so pretty cheap. And I honestly really just love wearing this over lipstick because it doesn't make my mouth feel sticky at all. Anyone you know that wears lipstick or not, I feel like this just makes you feel like you have your life a little bit more together. So I am a girl that likes to wear fake lashes a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these are just the ones that you stick on like each day, so I don't get mine professionally done or anything like that. But something that has been a life changer for me is this lash cleaning thing. It's like a makeup remover basically, but it's specifically for like any glue or mascara you have on your lashes. So it just feels way more clean whenever I use this versus a regular makeup remover, and this is $23 at Ulta Beauty, and honestly I refuse to get my makeup off with anything else at this point. Again, something that I use pretty much every day is this Versace Bright Crystal perfume, and I've actually been too cheap to buy this version, which is $65, but they have like the sample ones that you can just throw in your bag for like $30, and so that's what I've been getting, but it smells so good. It's pretty much, I guess, the equivalent of a men's perfume but for women, so it has kind of that more like chic smell to it. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like clean, I guess. It's not citrusy really, or like floral or vanilla. It's just kind of like fresh and crisp, and I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells really good. So if you're looking for a good gift for someone who likes perfume, definitely recommend going to Ulta and trying out the Versace Bright Crystal perfume. And that leads me into my next one. Perfume lovers will also love this. I am an advent calendar fiend. I don't know what it is, but I just love little mini surprises. So when you pack a bunch of mini surprises in one gift, like that is awesome for me. And I feel like I'm not the only one that feels that way. So Victoria's Secret actually has a perfume advent calendar. It is quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but this is what it looks like, and it is $170, but you do get quite a bit of mini perfumes. There's some candles in there, some on-the-go spritz and other random stuff like that, but I just think this would be really fun. This would be a really good idea for someone that travels a lot, and so it is just this makeup bag from Ulta. A little bit pricey, it is $38, but it is this really nice velvet material, I guess, and my makeup bag actually looks oddly similar to this, except for I don't have that pop-up mirror. Last in this category would be a brush set for makeup, and I really like getting new ones, even though I still keep all the old ones I get. I just get some sort of weird satisfaction out of knowing it's like brand new, so there's no bacteria built up in it, and they're not dirty or anything, and it's just like a nice fresh experience to get a new set. And this one here I thought would be really nice just because there's a bunch of different ones for doing your face makeup, your eye makeup, pretty much anything else you need to do, it's here. And a decent price for this size set, so $40, and I just really like this kind of blush pink color personally, and I think anyone that does their makeup would like this too. Now we are into the well-being / sports category. So first up on this list I have a hydro flask. Obviously there's a bunch of different colors and different ways to customize these. A little bit more on the expensive side, so this one here is $40 at Dick's Sporting Goods. Really durable. I've had mine for so long. I think it's also fun to get little stickers for it and just kind of collect stuff that way. Next up, I personally really love to snowboard. I did actually just break my snowboard last year, so unfortunately they're a bit expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but I did really like this one from Zoomies. So this is $280, quite expensive if you're not looking to spend that much on someone, but I would die if I received this because it is, again, a gift where it's like I don't feel comfortable splurging that much on something I don't need, you know, but just make sure that when you're buying a snowboard, because it is kind of a specific item, that you have the measurements at least somewhat to the person that you're purchasing for, because it does kind of matter. Next up would be kind of for a gym junkie, and I just have this dumbbell from Target on here for anyone that likes to work out at home. I think this is a really fun, cute option. It is this really cute pink color with some gold, and quite expensive. Again, it is $40, but it is a 15-pound one, so pretty durable, and this is definitely something that I would like to use for getting like an ab routine in, and there's so many different ways you can use this. So corresponding to that, if someone really likes to do yoga, why not get them a yoga mat? And this one here I did pick out from Target's website as well. It is $35, but I did like that it comes with a little handle to carry it around on. Next, this is kind of a kitchen item, I guess, but I think it is a little bit more lifestyle because this is a blender you can take on the go with you. There are so many colors. First of all, like, I can't even decide which color I like the most. So there's no cords or anything. It's actually battery operated and pretty powerful blender too, I must say. It is a little bit expensive, so $50, but I feel like that's kind of what the price of a regular blender is too, and this one you can literally just drink out of. Lastly, in this category, I didn't really know where to put this because it is a food item, and this is like the only food item, but again, I love advent calendars, so why not get a Hershey Kisses advent calendar? I also love chocolate. I think I'm not alone in that, and this is only $6 at Target. So now we are moving into the next category, which is school / work. I don't know how much you guys travel, but I personally love to travel, and I always find myself in the airport with a drink and nowhere to set the drink, and there's like 80 other things you're supposed to be holding at the same time. So I found this really fun suitcase on Amazon, and it has a cup holder built in, and to be honest, every time I'm in the airport, I'm like, I should patent that, but I guess they beat me to it, which it's fine. A little bit on the pricier side for a gift, but I mean, it is luggage, and that tends to just be expensive anyways, so about $70 for this one on Amazon. Next up, I obviously am a content creator, so I love having my camera, and they're, again, a more expensive gift, so definitely if you really are trying to support someone's hopes and dreams, a camera would be an awesome gift. I really like the Canon brand in general, so I put this one on here because it is kind of a less expensive camera, more of a starter kind of kit, and I like that it comes with the lens. That is something that I don't have with this current camera, and pretty inexpensive when it comes to cameras. So $380, that is kind of a spendy price, but in the grand scheme of thing, if that's the only thing you get someone, I would be happy with that personally. So wow, I am really just trying to make you guys spend all your money, because next thing I put on here is an iPad, which is the 10th generation specifically from Apple directly, and this would be $450. But again, if someone really likes to be kind of into graphic design, or they're going to school and they like to kind of handwrite their notes but in a digitalized way, I think this is a really fun option for them. Fun colors as well to pick out from. And then again, going back to kind of being on the go for work, I always find myself struggling. I do have a Coach kind of tote bag, but it doesn't have a zipper, and it's not really like a flexible material. It's kind of like sturdy, so I really liked this Vera Bradley tote. I know it's kind of like a 2015 era style brand. It does kind of have that fun print on the inside. However, I did like that you can kind of like fold it over if need be, and I think it is a very good bag to bring your computer with to places, or like a notebook or anything like that. So I'm imagining this again as kind of like my carry-on bag at an airport. A little bit on the expensive side, I'm not gonna lie, it is $160. I feel like at this point you're kind of paying for the brand. However, I have read the reviews and they're very good. Next up, I would love to use this right now. Actually, it is a bed tray for doing work or writing or anything while you're in bed, obviously, and I really liked this one from Amazon just from an aesthetic standpoint, and again, it has a cup holder. So this one is $40, and I think it'd be great. It collapses in if you don't need it, so you can just store it away easily. So as someone who loses my items frequently, I found this to be specifically helpful. So two options here, I guess I'll put them both on screen. So a Tile or an Apple AirTag, depending on which kind of device you guys have. Tile works for Apple and Android devices, but Apple obviously just works with Apple. This one is going to be $25 at Target, and you can just put it on your keys, in your wallet, anything like that. This one is a little bit more. It is about $30 at Target also, and you can kind of get like a cute little hanger thing for it to put on your keys or whatever you want. These just connect to your phone, so if you do lose something, it puts like a sound out so that you can find your device easier. Next, if the person that you're shopping for does have an Apple device specifically, an Apple Watch would be great. I use mine every single day. It's fun to kind of compete with your friends on workout challenges and stuff like that as well. I do have this Series 8, and it is about $400 at Target. I know Best Buy has pretty good deals on this, usually around Black Friday as well. This next item I do personally have, and I use it a lot when I'm traveling, and that is just a phone charging bank. So pretty simple, but this is $10 from Target, and you do need a cord to go with it. So this one is more for content creators who like to post a lot. I'm actually using it right now. That's where the lighting from this side is coming in, and it is this ring light from Target. It is actually pretty good quality for $30, and it is very aesthetic as well, since it does have that rose gold accent to it, and pretty decently tall. I'm about 5'4", and it comes up to like here on me. So next, I do have this item as well, and it is a toll notebook. I've actually done a video about this before, but I really like this notebook specifically because it has a hard cover to it, paper that you can take out and put back in later if you want, which I like. And there's a bunch of different kinds of paper that you can get. You can get like colorful paper, you can get just regular lined paper, there's like planners and calendars you can put in there, and just really fun to be able to take your notes out and put them back in somewhere else if you want. And this is specifically in partnership with Office Max, so $17, which is a little bit expensive, but you're really paying for the good quality that you're getting. And last but not least, from this category, we have the Ember coffee mug heater, and this is a bit expensive. I've seen a bunch of dupes. I'm sure if you just look up Ember cup on like Amazon, it will come up, but it is this cup here, and this one is $130. It is the original patented one, and pretty much it's just a mug that you can put on this little heating tray, and it will just keep your coffee hot all day. So this is the last category that I have for you guys, and it is the car category. Obviously, if the person you're shopping for doesn't have a car, maybe don't watch the rest of this, or do, up to you. But the first thing that I have on here is these grocery bag holders on Amazon, and my roommate actually got these for me last year. Not these exact ones, but this has been a very helpful thing. So it pretty much is just these hooks you put on the back of your chair, and that way you can like hang stuff on there. I personally really like to just put my bag on like the chair behind me. $8 on Amazon. Next on Amazon, I found this really cute rhinestone steering wheel, which I love a good rhinestone anything, and this is very cute to me. I think it would be fun to like see it glisten in the sun. And only $10, so pretty inexpensive. Next, this is for the people that really like their car to smell nice. This is a car freshener from Bath & Body Works, and it is $8.50 on their website, but usually you can find coupons everywhere. They constantly change what design they have, and then definitely make sure to get some car fragrances to go with it. So here's a couple of my favorites here. And last but not least, this is a bit more of a spendy item, but if you live in a colder state, you know, a car starter would be a great gift. This one I did find at Best Buy for $230, but it is pretty much a technology that allows you to start your car while you're not at it, if that makes sense. This can be installed into pretty much any car. It doesn't really matter what vehicle you have, as long as it's compatible with this device. So definitely would be a very useful and thoughtful gift for someone that has to like scrape their car off every morning before going somewhere. And that ends my categories for you guys. So with all that being said, I hope you found something in here that you would either like yourself or you think would be a good gift idea for someone. Please comment down below which numbered item that you want the most for Christmas this year, and I am very excited to see what your guys' responses are. I hope this really helped you guys. Again, check out the links. I have everything in the description below so that you can just go find it directly. Make sure to like and subscribe to stick around for next time, and I will see you all then. Bye!